Hello, hello. Don't you see the beauty, man? Don't you see the beauty? Is it breathtaking? Is it dark? Darkly beautiful? Don't you see the beauty? Don't you see the darkness and light and symbolism? This video is about the creation of care and the conservation of care, as opposed to the cremation of care that the dark occultists use all the time, not just at Bohemian Grove, but elsewhere as well, all over the place in this realm. They want to destroy your care and degrade you spiritually. And I oppose them openly, all of them, not just the ones at the top of the pyramid, but the ones near the bottom as well, out there in the public and on YouTube. I oppose them, actively and openly. I oppose them. And I oppose them with care for the truth, and with care for real good spirits, authentic spirits, and truth speakers. Look at this. The Joker. Look at him. Look at him. And think about that. If you are mad, you are mine, part of my tribe. For only sanity can I despise with any ill rejection. What does it mean to be mad? Of course, Team Evil spins it as anger. I'm not angry. Being mad doesn't mean to be angry. Madness isn't about anger, except to some Americans programmed to use that word improperly. Mad and madness has nothing to do with anger or violence. They don't understand. Daydreaming, look at this. Daydreaming is an act of rebellion against a corrupt, controlling slave system. It's an act of rebellion against an evil beast system. To be a daydreamer is to be a rebel in this realm. It is to rebel against this place, to daydream of better than what exists here. I daydreamed my way through school. I never wanted to be there. So what's this image here? What's this all about? Well, this is a sorcerer in Rome with stormy skies and lightning, the power and the beauty and the darkness and light, architecture. There are beautiful things in this realm, of course. But you know what? I'm not attached to this realm. A wizard, a magician, looks like Merlin. Is that Merlin? Is that Merlin? Or is that me as I grow older? Maybe that's me in another 30 years. If I live that long in this hell realm, which is doubtful. But think about it. And that's not a sad thing either, by the way. If you ever found out that I've passed away or passed on out of this place, celebrate and remember me and know that I've done everything possible to get out of here and to break this matrix, and that I will be coming after it with a fury that's never been seen before. Here's my ravens filling the sky. Filling the sky. And this is what demons see sometimes in their nightmares already, before this place is actively being shut down. They already see this. Some of them have admitted to it. And it's scared the shit out of them in their dreams, because they've seen my ravens filling up the sky and swarming them everywhere they look for miles. Every inch of sky filled with ravens. Look at this image here. Look at this. I can picture doing something like this. I can visualize it when it's go time. Because I do care. I do care about the truth and doing what's right. What is righteous. It matters. All right? It matters. Here and beyond here. Outside of this matrix, it still matters to me. I'm not going to forget this place. I won't forget. I won't forget what was done here. I won't forget who is suffering here. I won't forget children still in this place, having to deal with this place. And I'm going to do everything in my power to end this place. I'm going to do everything in my power to care and show that I care beyond just words, beyond small mouth noises and breaths and vocal cords and frequencies of sound in this fucked up, controlled hell realm. I will show you what I'm made of. I will show you my metal. Not metals hung around a neck, but mettle, metal. What I'm made of. You will see that I'm not going to back down to evil. I don't do it here, and I won't do it outside of here, out of this body, out of this level of the matrix, or anywhere. All right? I'm going to show you magic. And I'm going to show you that no matter what, I'm not going to back down. And I have good spirits on my side, on my team. Part of my team. They're part of my tribe. You're not a burden to me no matter what you're going through here in this realm. And I want you to understand that on a deep, deep level. On a deep spiritual level. Deeply. No matter what you're going through. I'm with you. It's not a burden to me to share it with me, no matter what it is. Because I know this is hell. I understand that deeply. So I understand what people go through in this place. I understand the darkness of this place. But look at the light there streaking through, the energy, the sorcery, fighting back against this place. Not letting this place win, no matter what it turns into. If it turns darker and more hellacious than what it already is. There will be a reckoning, and there's already a ravening for truth, a hunger for truth in some of us. All right? We understand where we are more than most in this realm, more than the vast majority here. Look at the energy in the portal there, opening up, breaking this matrix, breaking the spell, breaking it down. Doesn't matter if it's dark, stormy, gloomy, a quote-unquote a post-apocalyptic realm it could turn into. It could turn very dark here. It could turn much darker than it is, and I don't say that to frighten anyone at all. Okay? It may get darker and darker as we continue to exist here. But all hope is not lost. Ever in us. Think of the never-ending story and uplifting, inspirational films and books that you grew up with. There's never been a time in my life that I thought all hope is lost, at least for all of us. Do you understand? Even the loved ones that I've lost, I have come to understand that even if I've lost them, even if they got recycled, I can still help them. Do you understand? That is the most hopeful, empowering message of all. Even if they're back here again, even if 90-year-olds are back here again as a 5-year-old or a 10-year-old or a newborn baby, pets and deceased loved ones, even if they've been recycled, all hope is not lost. I will never give up. Never. 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 You could say, Stephen, what if they did this and this and this and this many thousands of years, this many millennia, or for an eternity? I'll never give up. Never. I'll never back down against evil. I already know that about myself. No matter what they do, no matter what they throw at me. Do you understand? I'm not backing down. I'm not giving up in the face of evil, because I do care. I do care what matters. I do care about those suffering in this realm. I do care about how much evil is here and being done in this fucking place. I do care about the abuse going on in this fucking place. I do care. I do care about it. Even if it isn't at my doorstep and it's somewhere else and it's in another country and it's over there and it's over here and it's somewhere, I do care. That care is not going to get shut off just because I leave this place. It doesn't work that way. And evil knows that about me. They know that already. Some good spirits know, but some need convincing. Evil knows, though. They understand. They understand I'm not a pushover. There's no way that they can push me around. No matter how much they gang up, no matter what threats they make, they try to slander me, my name, try to smear campaign me and try to assassinate my character and lie about me and do everything. They'll try every trick in the book. But I see through the darkness. All right? Do you see that light through the darkness there? You see that silhouette figure there? That represents me, right there. You got to face the darkness and see through it. No matter how dark or evil or sinister it is, no matter what they try to do, no matter what illusions they show you, no matter what lies, illusions, deceptions, trickery, it's not going to work. They will fail, and we will win. We will win. They're already getting more afraid. I'm not kidding about this. They understand that something big is coming. Why do you think they're pulling out on the stops? Why do you think that is? Look at the beauty and the power here, and the femininity that she displays. Just the energy of it, without any words or behavior. You can feel it. That's why I try to use images. Sorry, my voice is cracking here. Here we go back to the darkness again, and the silhouette figure right in the center. Facing it, facing the storm, facing the storm, facing the darkness, the evil, the destruction. Whatever they throw at us, they will lose. Doesn't matter what it is. Do you understand? Part of this is understanding and caring, real care, real spiritual care for others. Seeing beyond yourself, thinking beyond yourself, caring for others beyond yourself, caring what's beyond your doorstep. I might not have a terrible life, and in fact, I don't. I have some issues, some health issues and this and that. Little things, they pale in comparison to what many go through in this realm on a daily basis. There's people in chronic pain. There's children suffering in this place. It's inexcusable. It's wrong. It shouldn't be this way. The evil is allowed to prey on innocent children. That's wrong. There's no way to justify it and excuse it away. It's indefensible. Inexcusable. It's wrong. On every level. It's immoral and wrong. And it has to end. It has to. Okay? So when I talk about getting free of this matrix, getting out of it, yeah, that's one step. That's not the end of it, though. This has to end. This has to be ended. That's the only moral thing to do. I've pondered this for years. For years. Years. Studying near-death experiences, thinking about the soul trap, hell realm, this whole system. Not just what it could be and how it works, but what must be done. And that must be done. This has to end. Nobody should be going through this. The amount of suffering that right now, children that are already alive right now currently in this realm are going through is horrendous. And I know it's a dark, sad, depressing thing to think about. I realize it's painful. I know it's not fun to think about this stuff. I understand. But it is something that has to be faced. It is something that has to be faced about this realm. whether it's faced by 20 of us, 50, 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000. I don't know how many. I don't know. No one has that answer at this point. I don't know how many of us there are. By us, I mean our tribe. The ones that are aware and the ones that care about others and care about the truth and care about the ones that are suffering in this place and understand that this is not a good place. This is a dark place. This is an evil place. This place should not exist. It doesn't deserve to exist. It's that bad. It's that bad. And for the ones that think, well, what about some of the beauty, Stephen? That can be created somewhere else. As good or better than here. The evil, the lies, the deceptions, the trickery, the suffering, the abuse, the disease here should not be this way. This place is wrong on every level. Physically, spiritually, ethically, morally, mentally, in psychic ways. Every way, every which way, every way you look at this place, it's wrong. It's wrong. You can make excuses. They don't hold water. It doesn't fly. You can say there's some good things about this place, Stephen. Yeah. We brought the goodness in here. Period. It's not the realm. We brought in the love, the care, the beauty in terms of spirits, the spiritual beauty, the artistry, the creativity, the ideas. That's from us. Kindness, that's from us. The realm doesn't give a fuck about you. Mother Nature doesn't care if you suffer and die. You can call it Mother Nature, you can call it Mother Earth, you can call it Gaia, as New Agers do. Doesn't care about you at all. If you starve, if you die of thirst, if you get baked in the sun, if you freeze to death, if you get eaten by animals or poisoned by mushrooms, it doesn't care at all. Not at all. You can get devoured. Children in the wilderness can get devoured, and they do. It doesn't care. It doesn't protect you. It doesn't clothe you. It doesn't shelter you. It doesn't care if you have any food. You can wander around looking for food for miles and miles in nature and find nothing to eat. It doesn't care. Doesn't care. All right? So then you tell me about this place. I just showed you it doesn't care. Life eats life every second of every day. Face that, because it's true. Not because I want it to be true. I wish it wasn't. I wish this place was designed entirely different than what it is. If somebody handed me the drawing board for this realm, for the nature, we'll call it, of this reality, or schematics, and I was the designer or architect, I would scrap it and just wipe the whiteboard clean and start drawing and say, no, I'll do it this way. Does that sound crazy? So be it. You can say, hey, he's got a PhD in crazy. That's his degree. A PhD in crazy, a PhD in lunacy. You can call me a madman if you want to. That doesn't bother me. I see what the sane do. They line up and follow each other like sheep, like mindless sheep or mindless zombies, flock of sheep or herd animals, a hive mind like insects. That's what they do. You can observe it. It's observably true. And that's what I show here on my channel. I don't just give opinions. I show you this realm, and it's observably true. You can listen to my words and watch my videos, but then you can go out in the realm and say, hey, I notice it is like that. What he's saying is true. I see it. It's right there. It's been there all along. He's just pointing it out. This, that, and the other. It's the way it is. You show me how I'm wrong with life eating life every single second on every day at every level, from the insect level to bacteria to worms to anything under the soil to on top of the land to in the air to under the sea and under lakes and rivers at the bottom included. Everywhere. From the microscopic to like amoebas and the smallest bacteria all the way up to the biggest mammals like blue whales that are bigger than a house. Everything here eats other life. Everything. everything. There's life eating life inside of your intestines right now, inside of your body, and on your skin as well, by the way. It's not a pleasant thought, but it's true. It's true. And it's about time to start facing some truth. Because the truth matters, and I care about the truth. I don't want people stomping all over the truth in front of me and shrugging my shoulders. I'd never just shrug my shoulders and just be indifferent to it, or just be lackadaisical and just go, oh well. I'm not like that. I'm fierce, and I fight back. I fight back against liars and demons and evil. And that's what fills up this realm, whether you want to believe me or not. See, your belief or non-belief in that, if you're someone that's shaking their head right now, saying no, maybe if you look long enough for months or years or a decade or more, maybe eventually it will hit you and you'll say, why didn't I see this? It is the way that guy that I vaguely remember was talking about years ago. It really is. I just couldn't see it because I was under a spell or in a trance. Most in this realm are. They can't see it. And they'll say, maybe it's kind of a sewer matrix, or maybe it might be some kind of soul trick, or it could be a hell realm. You could be right, Stephen. You could be maybe, possibly, maybe right. It's not about being right or wrong, though. It's about, is it true or not? And if I'm speaking something that isn't true, call me out on it and show me and prove it to me. Prove me wrong. Debunk me. I welcome that with this video and every other video on my channel. Over 1,800 and counting. Go ahead. Especially with my model. Go through it. Record from my content. Write from my videos. And then pause and give narration and commentary and say, Stephen is wrong. King Stephen is wrong because of this. Here's proof that he's wrong. Here's why this doesn't add up. Do a proper analysis and debunking of my model. I welcome that. But most people are just lazy. They'll just say, he believes in a hell realm, and they're just mockers. They don't do a proper analysis and attempt to debunk me. They know they can't. Demons know they can't. But I want someone to try. I've offered money to pay people to attempt to debunk me. I don't know what more people want on YouTube. And the thing is, I don't want to be correct. I'd love somebody to poke holes and find evidence that what I'm saying isn't true, and prove it to me and prove it to others. As far as I can tell, my evidence is solid of what I'm saying, or I wouldn't be here saying it on my channel. I wouldn't be making video after video. So it's something to think about. Give it some real deep thought. And care about the truth. Care about others.